Now, let's hop on back to, I hope the volume isn't too loud. Let's hop on back to Union County College. It's a community college in Jersey where I was teaching 9 hours a week. Okay. So at Union County College, there are a lot of things that I think were not okay, but I want to focus on some of the more egregious ones. So I think the first thing was these positions are not good for a whole year. Okay, they're only good for one semester. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So what it means for an adjunct professor is they're always on the job hunt. But if you are working at one school where it's basically half a full-time job without the pay, okay, and then you're working at another school, that's basically a full-time job without the pay. In addition, you have to always be on the job hunt. So you're always going to have to be sending out your email and resume everywhere, okay? You're always on the job hunt, okay? But on top of that, your position isn't even good for a whole year. So then what are you going to do? Spend Christmas looking for jobs? No one's responding to emails in Christmas time? Okay, so it's crazy. So anywho, at Union County College, they had contacted me mid-semester to see if I'd want to teach for the next semester, and they initially offered me 3 classes. So I had 3 classes the fall semester, and they're going to continue offering 3 classes the next semester. One cool thing they did is they couldn't offer me 3 classes of music appreciation, but they did offer me fundamentals of music. So I was like, oh, cool, a boost. So 2 of music appreciation, which I already know, it would be easy peasy or easier. And then 1 class of fundamental music, which is something I'm more passionate about anyway. And I would be with students that are passionate about this, right? Well, what did they do? Somewhere, I don't know when, maybe November, December, they took away one of my classes. Okay. First, they changed one of the class times in the system without telling me. So then it's like, oh, well, hold up. This is changing my schedule. I'm looking for work. How am I going to get more work if I don't know what my hours are? And that's what they do. They do this to you. Seriously, they do this to you. It is this. That is how they treat the adjunct professors in America. So no more of the conspiracy theories of, oh, the colleges and universities are so progressive. No, it's not true. It's not true. It is not true. Look at how they treat their adjunct faculty, and don't look at what the official press releases are. Look at, first of all, ask the professors, okay, how it's like, and look at the contracts, look at the work conditions. Is it stable work? It's not stable work. Okay. And we'll talk at the end about some of my solutions. So the community college, Union County College, they took away one of my classes, okay? So what does that mean? Well, that means I lost $2,000. $2,000 gone, taken away from me, okay? Now, in France, I lived 5 years in France to study counterpoint and harmony, you could never get away with that. You would still have to pay the teacher. And I agree. If you're going to offer something to a teacher, they have to keep the time in their schedule, right? That's guaranteed. So what is the reason why they took it away? Well, enrollment isn't enough. That is one of the greatest conspiracy theories in the adjunct teaching world. Oh, well, enrollment is enough, so we have to cancel the class. Okay, you can cancel the class, but you have to pay. Okay, you have to pay. How is this person supposed to put food on the table if you can cancel their class mid-semester for the upcoming semester? Okay, so then what happens? Oh, Christmas is coming around and I'm freaking out. I got to find more work. But it's Christmas time. No one's responding to emails. Classes are filled up for the whole year. Okay? So this was not okay. It's immoral. It's wrong. And at this point, colleges and universities must be sued. You got to sue them. Okay? You got to sue them because this is not acceptable. You cannot take away people's hours like this. You have to pay. When I was in the restaurant industry, they did that to me too. When I was, a young chap in college, I worked at Applebee's and Cheesecake. And again, some of the things that happened, I'm like, as a grown adult now, in my 30s, like, that's not okay. Okay? But that was a restaurant where it's raised to the bottom. They're just trying to make a quick buck. Colleges and universities should not be practicing this totalitarian behavior. It's totalitarian. Okay? You offer a class to a professor. Okay? You have to honor that. Of course, the professor, he wouldn't back out. Okay? So this was wrong. I hope I don't sound too upset or dismal, but listen, if something is wrong or is not working, we have an obligation to speak the truth. And I sincerely hope that, people coming out of colleges and universities really know what they're getting into. I definitely am grateful for having teaching experience because when I moved to France for 5 years to study counterpoint and harmony, I was able to get work, continuous work, because I had teaching experience, okay? But that is the divine propaganda because they know that you're going to be able to get opportunities, which ultimately aren't that great. And so they justify, well, it's just to get your foot in the door. It's just for this. And again, watch out for the friends and family that will feed the illusion that this is leading to something. Okay? And be careful of colleges and universities that say, okay, well, this may lead. No. Don't ever trust anyone that says, well, this may lead to more work. This may lead to this is to get your foot in the door. This may lead to more opportunities at our institution. It's not true. Okay? And if it was true, then they should be able to provide a contract that is legally binding that will guarantee you a job for the next semester that has more hours. But if they can't do that, do not believe it's just words. They're not accountable for that. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your life on hold. You're going to not accept other work. You're not going to make certain hard decisions because you're thinking it's going to work out. And there is no guarantee it's going to work out. And the reality is for an adjunct teacher, it never turns to full time. But I want to get to that. That's another episode. Now, let's hop on back to SUNY New Paltz, okay? It's a university in upstate New York. It's not real upstate, but a little bit upstate. Okay, so another thing that was not okay has to do with pay. Okay, so as I stated, it was $3,000 for the whole semester. Now I worked one partial semester just because there was someone sick, but then the next year I worked the full semester. Okay, but again, just one semester. Okay. So something that was not okay was I didn't get paid for the first month or the first 2 weeks, okay? I was not entered into payroll on time. So all the other teachers got their salaries and I was working for free. For free. And do not think, okay, well, the college is doing something illegal. Well, I can sue. How are you going to sue? What money do you have to sue? They have a whole army. They can how are you going to sue? How are you going to research what if it's even legal? And it's wrong, but how are you going to even research that? You're going to be on the job hunt because you have to put food on the table. So don't bank on the law doing its job and supporting. You're going to run exhausted. Okay? So what they did is I had to be connected with some buffoon in administration. He was a nice guy, but whatever. He was supposed to get me on payroll, okay? And he told me, fill out these forms, blah, 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 and you can scan them in. I did exactly that. I don't know if he responded, but he responded when he got back from vacation. Okay? And after he got back from vacation, of course, the semester was starting, and he let me know, I need physical. We don't accept. Well, why did you? How incompetent. How incompetent. And because of his human error, this idiot, okay, I couldn't put food on the table for the first month of teaching because I was not entered into payroll. That's not okay. And so what happened was I ended as you can imagine, I had to find a way to live. So I had to use up my credit card. I had to put it on credit card. How am I going to survive? I'm working. And then, of course, what happens for adjunct professors, what it is you pay to work. You are paying to work because, again, these are starvation wages. So the wages are not enough to live on, okay? But you're working nearly full-time hours or half part-time, okay? You're working 30 hours a week, even though it's only two different schools, okay?